Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong and absolutely gifted.
Spectacular save! Now, who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. And Rafinha. Rafinha carries the ball down the right. Not the most accurate pass. Cole.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And Messi! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's cut it out, and he's there to get it away. Played out to the right. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Rafinha. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. And he's straight offside. That was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that could set him on his way. Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gullit. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Pass somewhat off target. And he's quick to snatch it back. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. That's been slipped through. Nice control. Rafinha. It's a mighty effort! It's fallen kindly here. He's a sharp little ball here. David Villa finds himself offside. Cole. Nedved gets into some space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. What a throw in. Bellingham. And Rafinha. And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Lahm has it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Bellingham. Great vision. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Terrific header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. David Villa! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Liverpool are down to 10 men. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Thinks one through. He's in space and looking for options. Caught offside that time. Bellingham. Now it's Villa, distributed tidily. Oh, that was vital. Cole might just make this. Messi. And he's intervened well there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's got away. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Referee has just said play on. Lahm concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. Looking for the run. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. He's away. Nedved. That's Nedved. Deliver. Big header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center? Substitution on the field. Number 11, Gullit.
So once again, we're underway.
Number 27, Rafa Silva.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Taken back almost at once. And he welcomes it in. David Villa. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So can they do it again? And now they can spring out of defence. Lam could try cutting inside here. Up he goes! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Rafinha really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played.
Nedved is on his own. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Liverpool really could have done without this. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Goal! Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He could be in here. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? That is some save from Khan! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now the... Oh, what a climb! Just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Piqué kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Sneijder.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
David Villa has it out wide and in space. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Frimpong. And he whips it. He rises! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. Now it's Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Villa is offering a right smile there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's a lucky 7th corner. He gets big. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Frimpong, tidy with his distribution. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Aimed beyond the defence.
Birmingham surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He is through here. Albert Ferrer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. In with the challenge. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's Silva! Oh, yes, it's there! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Rafa Silva! Rafa Silva! Rafa Silva!
Substitutions taking place.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage.
Albert Ferrer with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a pretty loose pass. No, that's been intercepted. Pedri.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Caceres knocks it into space. Good ball, good take. And a cross. Tries to pass it through. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. He might be in. Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball swung it. He's got tall. And that is the last effort of the game. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Fellow attendees, this is a lost
Liverpool
children's
really
announcement.
did suffer for their
Please keep
lack
your
of
eye
numbers
on your
here.
children
Well, to be
during the match at
perfectly
all
honest,
times.
Peter, it was hard to see.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get
to
the juices
today's
flowing.
match.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way.
Romario, someone I see as one of probably the last breed of strikers who were strictly poachers.
Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that's the keeper's ball. Tries to play it through. Zé Roberto. Saliba. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's gone loose. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Schneider! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out. Big chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. It's a pretty loose pass. He is through here. Opts to play it back. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. Beckham! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Applies the finish. They want to be quick to recover this. He'll try to keep this alive. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Villa. Very nicely done. And here's from Mario.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. Skims one in. And that is expertly dealt with. Schneider in acres of space out wide. And this is Forlan. Hakimi. Knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Beckham. Pedri. No, that's been intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. Beckham. And this is Romario. Out to the left it goes. Romario is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa. No way through that. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there. Caceres. Beckenbauer. 5 minutes till the break. Can he get it through? He's got away. Hoisted in. Pass somewhat off target. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Totti. Raul. That's really well manoeuvred. It's full on! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
There will be 3 minutes
Pedri.
at a time.
Now it's Snyder. Oh, super ball. Shapes has fallen kindly here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals.
Just a
They'll
quick
have to take some risks
and an
now
exciting
to
one
try and
too.
get
We're
back
about
in this
to
game.
announce today's lottery
And
numbers.
it's easier said
Please
than
watch
done,
the
as we
screen
know.
if you have a ticket. Substitution on the field. Number 13, Bellingham.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 4, Bernardo
I think it'll be
Silva.
fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Forlan. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave. Forlan! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Substitution in progress.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Schneider. Now, can they get him away? Spread neatly. He's in space and looking for options. Yep, it's a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Lizarazu. Romario, a true great in every sense of the word. Looking to play him in, and he's worked it through. It's Forlan!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Costa Curta makes the interception.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
The attendance for this match was 29,500.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Quarter of an hour into the second half. So what can they make of this? Plays a sharp little ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution on the field.
It's
Number
a good
23,
35 yards out, this.
Number 9, Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number 21.
Played out to the left flank.
Number
It's a
20,
promising position.
Fernando Torres.
Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Totti. Beckenbauer pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Beckham looking understandably energised after his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Aims beyond the defence. Ter Stegen claims comfortable. And he's hit it long. A probing pass. Ribery providing an outlet on that flank. No, he refuses to take the bait. Caceres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bernardo Silva going face to face with his great rival. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a key interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Hazard picks out... Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through. And this is Hazard. Hangs, he gets big. Oh, it's hit the post. Wow, that's a fine save. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Is number 8, Joshua Kimmich.
Corner number 3 coming up. Hakimi getting this one clear. And here's Schneider. Oh, sweet feet. Schneider made a good run there.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Liverpool making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he was quick to react. And it's been played through. He's got through. Oh, it rattles the bar.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. No, he's just misjudged that one.
4 added minutes
Simple.
has been indicated.
Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Beckenbauer. Now who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta. To Schneider. And it's Kimmich. Goes down, but nothing given. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall
Please be reminded
disappointment.
that drinking is only allowed in the areas shown
Well,
in
how
this
will
map.
we look back on... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
There's the header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. This looks promising. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Jimenez makes the interception. Crosses it in here. Van Dijk clears it away. Camavinga. And he's managed to get free. Van Nistelrooy. He's had a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bojan Krkić picks it up out wide. It's a goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. Van Dijk with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Snyder. He's away! Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Snyder. Jimenez wins the duel this time. That is good alertness. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Van Dijk clears and reclaimed it in a trice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Kane. Great vision. Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, smashing header! That is a crunching tackle. And another try! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Van Dijk with a definite foul there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Van Dijk has been shown a second yellow just to Valverde concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
15 minutes till half-time. That looks a decent ball. And a chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Schneider. That pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the task, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. It's a good ball out wide. Threads one in. Raul plays it in. And he was alert to it. Donatoni. Valverde. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Schlotterbeck. Now it's Ronaldinho. Alexander-Arnold has given away a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Caceres producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Iwobi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Hakimi, Messi.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! There is the breakthrough! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So, a breakthrough already. Out of play for a throw.
Akanji, Alexander-Arnold.
Alexander-Arnold has been caught there, it's a foul.
And somehow it stayed out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Schneider.
Rafael Leao.
Schneider.
Nice interception, well timed. Look at the space here.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hakimi. Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, sweet feet.
Iwobi. Now it's Ronaldinho. Nicely worked. Just Iwobi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Brilliantly cut out. And that was very necessary. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Guiri. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance. Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive.
Corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Schlotterbeck has a look and plays it forward. Camavinga. Can he get it through? Hakimi. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he finish? that's a half-decent try. And the pass is intercepted. Akanji. Iwobi is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Jimenez. Can he get on the end of this? Baleri.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Camavinga running with the ball. And now the breakaway. Zaire Emery. And it's Iwobi. Threads one in. And this is Van Nistelrooy. It's Ronaldinho! Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tries to pass it through. Iwobi. Zaire Emery. Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guiri. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Camavinga. Back towards the middle. And here's Guiri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first-half thoughts?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Liverpool having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 20. Pour le remplacer.
And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Cáceres. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lofted in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to...
Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Camavinga. Pressing high and with purpose. Alexander-Arnold. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Ronaldinho. Picked out, brilliant, shoots! He scored! And this is getting better and better.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Schneider was in no mood for any of that. Tries a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Nous rappelons à nos chers spectateurs
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
And the finish! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there.
He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Is there any support? He might not need... And a chance! He's looking wide.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He won't be happy with that one.
Now it's Yilmaz. And the counter is on.
And it's Schneider. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Closing it. It won't be! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the...
Shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Fernandez. And it's Camavinga. Ribéry. Tries to pass it through. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Frimpong. Now Schlotterbeck. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Ribéry. And the shot! They want to be quick to it. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now who's going to be first to this? Look at the space. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. Decent chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Schneider. Now it's Ribéry. Great vision. Now there's a fight. Van Nistelrooy! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about them.
Chance! They've done it! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Liverpool are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team.
Shot a goal! This time, surely! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, impressive strike.
Sneijder has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And Ribery! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Camavinga. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Sneijder. Zaire Emery. Now it's Iwobi. And this is Ribery.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Valverde. Fernandez. And it's Ribery. Has a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping, and it's come back out to him. It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Can he finish? Foot in. Big chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are and that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Van Nistelrooy! Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Punched away. Quick look, then plays it in. Van Nistelrooy! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost.
And this is Sneijder. Goes for a shot! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing. And he shoots! He has done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that...
He's had a shot! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Pete.
Rafinha gets... There's the shot! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's heaved it away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot's on here. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention.
David Villa! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Real chance! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical. Just face to face with the keeper. Chance, surely! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Heat and the shot! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Alonso! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on you. Chance for a shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Rafinha. Cross from Rafinha. And it's claimed by the keeper. Alonso. Good driving run. Great chance! He's scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Ha segnato
Well, it's a goal
all'89esimo
fest,
minuto.
and the fact it's so
Numero
one-sided
14.
now is getting scary.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Il numero 44.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Caicedo.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafinha. Can he finish? No mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Tries a shot. It's in. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Rafinha.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Fagioli. The ball's gone astray. He's going to be disappointed with that. Guardiola. Now it's Villa. Rafinha. There's the shot! And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Driving through the middle. Now can he find a... And the finish! Goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. And time is up. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. David Villa, very much the hero in this game. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face...
it.